If the seeds of dragon fruit. Put it in a culture sensor with only water. So what happens? Around the third day, there are young shoots sticking their heads out of the middle of the seeds. On the seventh day, the clean water for cultivating the people is no longer enough. The nutrient requirements of seeds. At this time, you need to send the germinated young seedlings transplanted into pots. Until the 15th day. Dragon fruit seedlings. They gradually adapted to the new growing environment. The seedlings grow up lazily. The two cotyledons are not fully opened until day 25. At the same time, there are also new changes in the middle of the cotyledons. Slowly form the embryonic form of dragon fruit essence. Dragon fruit and cactus are closely related. Same genus Cactaceae. Therefore, the appearance of a dragon fruit tree would be as exhausting as a cactus. More than 2 months later, the growth rate of dragon fruit plants began to accelerate. The young plants begin to climb upwards. Time has come to the 100th day. The dragon fruit plant at this time. Still just a small rub. This growth rate is simply not too slow. If dragon fruit is planted from seeds, to wait until it blooms and bears fruit. Usually you have to wait more than 2.5 years. To speed up planting. In fact, it can also be planted by cuttings. It can be greatly accelerated. The time for the plant to set fruit. Here's a look at how it was planted. First, from Lao Wang's house next door. Borrow a few adult dragon fruit branches. Trim off the excess branches and leaves at the root with a knife. Wooden cloth with exposed rhizomes. Then put these branches. Put it in a cool and ventilated place to dry for about a week. Until the wound heals. You can insert them one by one into the flower pot. The requirements of dragon fruit for soil quality are good drainage and sandy soil rich in organic matter. After cutting, water it thoroughly. Allows plants to take root and germinate quickly. After 20 days, dragon fruit plant. Gradually adapt to the new growth environment. The sides and tops of the branches. The department has also grown new shoots one after another. Pay attention. In order to promote the root development of dragon fruit plants and flower bud differentiation. At this point, a certain amount of phosphorus fertilizer needs to be applied. It can not only promote the growth of dragon fruit root system, it also increases the yield and quality of the fruit. After applying fertilizer, and then we cover it with a very thin layer of soil. In the 3rd month that has been planted, dragon fruit plant has differentiated into many branches and climbed all over the guardrail of the balcony. For those heavier branches, it needs to be fixed with a rope here. Prevent subsequent fruit hanging periods. Plants collapse under the weight of the fruit. At this moment, if possible, you can also apply some broken eggshells. Just lay it tiled on the surface of the flower pot. This prevents the entry of some pests. When the time comes to the 8th month, plant. A large green fruit has grown on it. Real. Some of the faster growing ones have even begun to grow. Turned red. After 2.5 months of waiting, the fruit of dragon fruit. Most of them are already mature. A big red one. It's a harvest. Using cuttings compared to sowing dragon fruit seeds. It can greatly accelerate the ripening time of the fruit. Whether it is red dragon fruit or white dragon fruit, can be planted using this cutting method. Friends who like to eat dragon fruit, you can plant it yourself. It will definitely fill you with a sense of achievement.